choice was
maybe you're messing with the Zoom call.
It's well,
Listen,
this
Dungeons
Zoom
and Dragons
call
is
was
more
made to have
important.
priority.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were
Exactly.
getting a Sirenscape thing? It's like, why do I keep hearing horse sounds?
Goats, what are the farting?
Yeah, goats and farting on my Zoom call. I don't understand.
Well, my other choice was going to the theater early, and I've done that before, but I'd rather not be there. But that has really fast internet because it's like a corporate.
Yeah. Yeah. Like supreme internet.
Yeah, I was checking the speed test, and it was like, you have 100, and something ridiculously fast, and here I have like 6 if I'm lucky. Oh, he's still off. I'm watching the stream on Twitch.
Stream came back up. He's back up again.
I'm back.
Oh, well, maybe.
And did your soul leave your body?
Almost successfully cast internet disruption spell.
This is beyond annoying.
Looks like everything's back up.
Yeah. For now.
Is this a good spot for a break?
That it. But you are able. I don't know if you guys can hear me again or not. I fucking lost internet.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Yeah, you get your stealth checks out of the way, because only if all Arcadia needed to do is roll, even if she rolled a 1, you'd still beat it, so. You successfully skirted around the purple people eater, who looked very friendly.
You just want to crawl into his mouth.
I mean, have you seen The Boys?
Oh, I've seen The Boys.
Like the new season?
Yeah.
You can be like the termite.
Yeah, no.
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 Yeah, that pretty much, I was just sitting there with my jaw open, my mouth open,
Yeah,
like,
same.
what did I just watch?
Everyone who watched it had that reaction.
I just was like, wow. Just,
Yeah,
wow. I explained kind of, I couldn't even really explain it.
No, you can't. You can't.
I said, listen, you get to my lady friend. I said, listen, you're gonna have to watch this and tell me what you think of this. And she did, and she was like, "What the fuck?"
Because I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot, and a bunch of us were in Discord, and me and the other guy were kind of talking about it. And somebody's like, "Okay, now I have to see this clip." She's like, "Okay," so I sent it to him. He's like, "Why in the fuck would you send this to me? You asked me to."
Can you imagine the way that went on behind the scenes? Like, someone had to animate all that. They had to spend like $500,000 on getting that all done. The
They had to
3D
build
art,
that.
the sets.
They had to build that little set with him walking in it, all goopy and. I was what?
Can you imagine trying to sell that to hundreds and hundreds of people?
It worked.
Back.
Alright, welcome back. Alright, so we walked around the Purple People Eater, and we make it back to Astoria, and it
Do we
is...
get experience for avoiding this encounter?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so we get the Astoria map again. Yay! And I'm certain that Steve would probably be bitching about John the whole time.
Oh yeah, the first thing he does is try to find John at the gates. And he's going to look for John at the gates.
So when you guys get up to the gates, you do not see John. You see a new person.
Steve will walk up to him and say, "Hey there, where's John?"
I don't know. I just got hired on. I was hired on to replace some guy.
Okay. So can you go and tell Vulcan that we are here?
You can come in.
And Steve gives him a suspicious look and says, "What is your name?"
My name?
Yes.
But what's your name?
I am Steve Atosius Genatos.
Steve Atosius Gannett. Please don't hurt me.
Okay. And Steve will end the conversation. I'm not good enough to know what you do here. To be fair,
Right, talk
probably
shit.
harass this guy or something.
Yeah, harass him and talk shit.
Yeah. But
Okay.
he can do that himself.
Yeah. So you'll hear, as you walk in, you kind of see. It kind of looks like a little bit of a celebration in a way is going.
They're still on the wine festival.
They are not.
Well, it's a different celebration.
Different
Well,
celebration.
Could be the Anora thing.
What did we miss? Is the game's over? Did someone win?
Those haven't started. The great games haven't started yet.
Oh, they haven't started. Okay.
So when you come into the city, where would we go? Keep in mind it's about 7 in the morning right now.
But there's a celebration going on?
A little bit. Like there's, you can see that it's decorated for one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe go to the main square and see what's going on.
Okay.
Listen, I'm almost dead, you guys. Don't pick any fights. Demetrius, he looks covered in bruises.
I will walk out in front and say, "Make way for the mighty Demetrius."
And he's like limping behind and he's covered in bruises from head to toe.
And at
It's
the,
like he just got beat up by a gang.
The amazing thing is we've only been gone for a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I just looked it up.
mm-hmm. And
I'm here
at,
24 hours later.
and at this moment, Kyra says that she will take her leave because she's tired, and asks Full-On will accompany her. Oh, I forgot to mention something though. On the path, let's go back a little bit before we go into the gates. All right. So I completely forgot something.
The path with the burned card on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're already. Yeah. Yeah. So before we get to Astoria, I'd say we are right about here. So you're right outside of Astoria. You happen upon. Arcadia is starting to get dawn, and you notice somebody walking down the path. You can't clearly see them yet, but they look a lot like they're dressed a lot like you.
Okay.
Does Corbin see
I
that?
send.
Yes.
You know what song he's playing?
He plays it pretty well.
Arcadia rolls her eyes, and she. How far ahead is this person?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a football field, because Americans measure things in football fields.
Yeah.
About 100 yards out.
Okay. She will send Nyx ahead. Take just a quick flyby.
Okay. And she will chirp that it is a female, and she's carrying a bow and a pack, and she is kind of dressed like you, but not fully, if that makes sense. Well, I will in a minute, but not fully dressed like you.
Okay.
What's her age?
Can a bird ascertain ages?
Okay.
I don't know. All right, so Arcadia's not really worried about it. So I guess are we walking fast enough to catch up to her?
Yeah, she's going in your direction. Like she's heading. You know, you guys are heading east. She's heading west.
Okay. So I'll just wait until I'm not going to try to hide or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I continue to play the greeting song.
Okay. When she starts getting in the view and looks up and gets a big old grin and starts running, and you realize that it is indeed
Corinna?
It is Corinna.
It's Corinna?
Is that the little girl?
It is.
So Arcadia walks up to her and says, "So, you've decided to follow the path of a traveling warrior. What did your father think?"
Yes. He wasn't too happy about it at first, but I guess you kind of had a talk, and he changed his mind, and he's agreed for me to go to Mitros and train. And it's all because of you.
I will walk over to Arcadia and whisper in her ear. Remember that creature we just passed on the path? It would eat her alive, so she should probably not walk to Mitros alone.
But this
That's
path,
right.
she's on the wrong path anyways if she's headed west. Mistros is to the south.
Mitros is.
Well, maybe she was
this
coming
way.
to see us.
Yeah, Mitros is that way.
Not on my map.
Hang on, where's the big ass? Where's the big map? Hang on. Da-da-da.
Look to the south.
Yeah, Mitros is to the south. Well, maybe she's...
Well, when you take the south path, you have to go through the mountains. So I think this path just actually is an actual path that goes around.
Yeah, see, there's no direct. If she goes that way, like you were saying, it goes to the sea. Like the path goes to the sea.
No.
Like if she goes this way, she'd have to go through the mountains, and you know what is in those mountains.
Bunch of friendly creatures.
Yeah. So the typical quick path, especially for most of you are from here, know that it is this way and then south.
Then we will warn her of the belly-eyed creature.
Oh, I'm not concerned.
Yeah, Arcadia says, "The first downfall of a warrior is overconfidence." Said I would try to find a group of people who are going to Mitros and go with them. Perhaps you could even hire on as a lookout. You're still young and untrained. You don't want to start off by dying.
Oh, okay.
Corbin says it is good experience, though.
Corbin, you asshole.
Well, hopefully I can meet some other people on the path then.
No, you should go back to Astoria and find a group before you travel anywhere.
But
Arcadia says we will eventually go to Mitros. You could come with me if you want, but you'd have to wait.
Amishius will cough and he will say, "Are you sure that's safe, Arcadia?"
Well, she looks at her and says, "You should really try to find a big group to go with."
There should be caravans between the two cities for trade.
yeah, there are. You just I don't add them in here, but yeah, you guys passed them a couple of times.
Okay, well then she tells her that she should try to find a caravan.
Okay. And she's like, I will, I promise. If you ever come to Mitros, please find me, and maybe we can spar.
And Arcadia actually smiles and says, Yes, well, good training to you.
Thank you so much again for talking to my dad.
It's the right thing for him to do.
Yeah. And then she will continue on her path.
What? I thought she'd turn around and follow us.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
no.
has to come with us.
Oh no, she wants to keep going. She doesn't want to go with the caravans.
She's gonna get eaten by the big belly monster.
And then she's like,
Poor
fine.
girl.
But I'm setting off on the first one.
All right. And I will tell Arcadia, you should have stayed out of it. Now it's your responsibility.
Alright, so she will head back to Astoria begrudgingly.
And she says I don't mind. It's because of me that she's taking this path. I do have responsibility.
Yes. Well, you know, most people die. Maybe you can
It's
give
true.
her some gold or a potion.
Let's look at Corbin.
What's that?
I said most people die, yeah, just look at Corbin.
Exactly. Builds character.
Caravan adventures. Alright, so now we can get back into the city, and Corinna will take her lead from you guys from there.
Is she the farmer's daughter from up in the vineyard?
She is.
Yep, the vineyard.
Okay. All
We
right.
actually have
that's
to
right.
go to the vineyard.
Why's that?
Because
Right.
we never got that saving the kids reward.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did. That's where I got the javelin.
That's the
from.
javelin.
Oh, sorry, I'll update the note then.
Alright, cool. So we get here full on, and
I'm looking around to see
Cairo.
what the banners say, because there's some kind of celebration going on.
they are typical banners. If they're kind of like the royal banners are out. Like it's like the king's banners himself. They're all set out, almost as like, I don't know, some kind of celebration or something's going to happen.
Do I see anybody in the street that I can ask about it?
Sure.
I'll pull somebody over and say, "The King's Banners, is there a celebration today?"
Oh, when's the last time you showered? Apparently there a great lord from a distant land is coming to talk to the king's daughter and try to court her, and King Pythor has set out all the stops.
Which lord?
I don't know, I'm just a peasant.
You can always ask him.
A peasant that disrespects me so?
Oh,
You need a shower, young one.
I will pin him to the ground.
Oh shit! Nice.
Oh, you're choking me. God, your body odor. Oh.
I will relieve myself on him if he keeps saying that.
Oh shit!
Hold
And
that
then-
Miller on this guy, okay?
In the middle of the street, okay.
Amicius laughs
Well,
at
you know,
Corbin and cheers him on.
I've got the kilt on, so I...
Arcadia
Amicius
is
is-
disgusted.
Amicius is like Corbin's hype man. He's like cheering him on. Yeah, get him. Get that punk.
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but please let me go. I was just trying to suggest a bath if you're in the big city.
Be more respectful next time. And now I'll let him go.
And then he will run right into the bathhouse. Okay.
Amicius will say, "Ha, that was funny."
So now,
I want to go to the bathhouse as well.
Wait, is the forge open yet? Is the...
Vulcan's
too
Hall?
early? Yeah.
yeah, it'd be open.
We should probably go there first.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Get yelled at
Maybe,
for
maybe have Steve wait outside.
Yeah, Steve will go in as well.
Yeah, Steve would go in. Alright. Let's see here. Let me find this here.
Remember, he said he would forgive Steve if he helped relight his forge.
Yes.
Alright,
Apologize. Big Steve, apologize.
So you guys walk in. Vulcan looks up. His eyes are bloodshot, and he looks. He's drinking something that has a lot of steam coming out of it. And he looks at you guys for a second, and then glares.
Steve will walk up and say, "Grandpa, we've relit the forge."
It's too early for that, Grandpa shit.
But the
forge
forge is relit.
You, what? Really?
Yes.
Already?
Yeah. Well, and we just say we work fast.
Huh. Do you have any? Do you have any proof?
Our
I'll
word.
say, show him the trident that we found.
Who has that thing?
I do. I show him the trident.
Okay. He looks at it and he says, "By God, you did relight us. You killed the Cerberus."
Yes. He
He
was
didn't
nothing.
say anything about that.
He didn't. The Cerberus was nothing to us.
The
It would have been nice if you had told us about it first.
oh, well, sometimes I'm a little old. Sorry, sometimes I forget things.
Oh. What the deed is done.
Well, I must set off at once. Do you still have that broken piece of armor? Or broken
left it with
that broken shield?
And the axe. And the axe of Xander.
Yep.
Ah.
Hand him all that stuff.
All right. Well, the shield I can have done in 3 days. The axe in a week, and the other shield in another 3 days.
All right.
Come and seek me out with some gold, and we'll be good to go.
Hold on. You made a deal that you would repair it for us in exchange for relighting the forge. You never said anything about gold.
Fine.
Thank you.
But these are the only freebies. If we make weapons and armor for you in the future, I need the material and the gold.
Very well.
Bitch better have a 60
Arcadia
plus damage
asks
to it.
him,
No,
he
it
says,
won't.
instead of the magic
They're level
pieces,
4.
would it be possible to enchant the armor that I'm wearing?
He says, give it to us. Oh, did I break up again? Oh, no, you didn't.
Does he have regular leather armor? Rather, regular studded leather armor there?
Yes.
She kind of looked at it distastefully because it's not in the style of an Amazon, I'm assuming.
It is not. Dude, they're level 4.
She says there's no way you could
I'm not going to destroy them. 60 would
Somehow
outright
enchant.
kill them.
the studs in it if I come to the mines later.
If you bring some money, I can certainly do something.
Okay, she'd rather keep her armor on. She doesn't want to lose her Amazonian armor.
Okay. And she says,
She nods her head.
he says, shall I do a design on there too?
Oh my god, I completely forgot something.
When she says, what kind of design are you thinking?
Well, something befitting a great Amazon warrior such as yourself. Yes, Spin bought it.
She looks at him and says, I would be honored.
Very well.
But it better not be a goat.
No goats
And
allowed.
he says, why, you don't like goats? Goats are friends.
I'll say I seek armor that will protect me against dragons.
Oh, I might be able to do something like that, but we need the materials.
Can you use this shield that I gave you?
To make armor?
Yes.
I can repair the shield, but I can't completely change it. That's not how that works.
Alright. Well, I will keep looking. I don't. What materials do you need exactly to make armor to protect me against dragons?
Give me a second here. Actually, I think there's a thing.
Dragons
And
are
you
our
see,
friend.
and you see Arcadia take an interest in this as well, and she stands next to Armitrius.
Oops. Arm.
And she looks at Corbin and says, "Not all dragons are our friends."
Fish are friends, not food.
Wouldn't seeking dragons to protect you from dragons be better?
What kind of armor exactly do you want?
Plate.
Plate. You just want to plate mail.
I want plate armor that is resistant to fire damage. Like one of the items from my quest, I think.
Wait, one of your items for your quest. Hang on. If that's something from your quest, is he supposed to make it?
I think one of them says something about the fires of the Great Forge. I'm reading it. Oh, that's the weapon. Oh, I completely forgot the salamander was an essential character to my story.
you've been trashing Doc and the salamander.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, I need to go back there.
Uh-huh. With your tail, with your literal tail between your legs.
Wow!
Yikes.
Yeah, the Forge Keeper will give the Dragon Slayer their lesser magic item.
Well, at least he sorta was nice to her before they left, so...
That's
But remember,
Steve-level niceness.
Yeah, that is Steve-level niceness. So you're still wanting him to make plate, though?
Yes.
Alright, hang on. There is a
How much
thing.
will that set me back?
There is a thing. Let me find it.
Just $1 billion gold or so.
Is it heavy armor, I think? See if there's actual plate armor here. Bear with me 1 minute. See if we play.
And this jogs Arcadia's memory, and she asks Wilton. She says, "The oracle said that I shall forge the weapon that Pythor could never wield." Do you know what she was talking about?
She says, give me 1 second so I can read it. Let's see, given the appropriate material, so he needs the materials. Actually, you know what, let's take a break here, so I can look this up. Let's come back at a quarter after.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Because I gotta pee. Alright, so yeah, we'll be back here at about 10 minutes or so. If you go away, please come back. And we'll see you shortly, because I gotta pee.
You said the man is a great what?
Great tattooist. Yeah, sorry, Brogar, I gotta interrupt here. He said he couldn't hear us. Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday, how I just sometimes leave my sound off. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, he said that he is a great tattooist.
Like the plane.
The plane.
He could be found on the plains.
The plane.
Pretty good.
Arcadia tells Volcom that the salamander said she would be there for 1 year.
1 year? She's supposed to be here for another 10.
Yes, we freed her.
You what?
It was the only way to get the forge relit, and I heard that she was there against her will.
No. She wasn't there against her will. She forged a contract with us. We brought her kin, we protected her kin, and she worked for us.
Well, it was the only way to get the forge relit.
Sacre bleu.
She refused to do it otherwise.
And he lets out a string of curses in Dwarvish that Nico would not want to repeat.
Even Nico turns red. Oh, my goodness.
I'm gonna decide now's a bad time to ask about making a robe of the staff, a robe of the Magi, Archmagi. Come back to that later.
Rope. He does not do ropes. There's a whole list of things. I'm just typing it in. It's not on there. No, he doesn't make ropes whatsoever.
Yeah, he's a blacksmith, not a seamstress.
Seamstress, yeah.
Sure, I didn't expect him to make staffs, but you know.
Yeah, some staffs are made of metal, not wood.
He says, seek out my sister Valis. She might be able to point you in the right direction.
Where does she live?
In the great city of Mitros.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But-
get to that city. There's a lot there.
But I will warn you. I will warn all of you. She does not have the patience I have.
And Steve will walk up to Vulcan and say, "Now that the forge is relit, we are friends again, right, Grandpa?"
And he ignores him.
And Steve then tries to hug Vulcan.
Vulcan will stiff arm him.
Come on, Grandpa. It's been forever.
Your slate is clean, boy, but don't call me Grandpa.
Then Steve will leave him out.
And he looks at all of you and says, that is what I'm talking about. She will not have my patience. She will just strike you down. She does not care. And that, from DM hint, is be nice to her.
And let me just say, no worries, Vulcan. We are always polite.
Yeah, okay. I believe you.
Well,
And he says, by the way, before you leave, this is for your friend, and he will pull out some Googles and hand them to whomever. Those are for Steve that he asked for a while ago.
Steve will take his goggles and put them on.
Okay.
Put a little buff on him.
And I believe those were the goggles of dark vision.
Yep.
That was the one that Arcadia had asked for.
I thought he
But
wanted some
did
too.
Steve wanted goggles? He just wanted ones.
He just
that
wanted
looked
sunglasses.
Oh, he just wanted
He
sunglasses.
wanted
Okay.
sunglasses that looked like what Pythor was wearing. He didn't say that he wanted magical ones.
That's right. All right, so yeah, we'll slip back to that. Yeah, he hands him the sunglasses, and Steve puts them on. Okay.
Yeah, Arcadia had asked him about magical googles.
And then it said you want the armor.
I'm sorry, you broke up.
It said, but instead of those, you wanted some armor.
Yeah, she came back. She didn't know unless he had already made it. But he didn't. So he said they both said that they would talk about it.
Correct.
When she returned.
All right, so I guess our next trip is to go to the Old Wood.
Arcadia says I have an appointment to make first. She wants to go to the amphitheater and see if Atalanta is there so she can train.
All right. Well, I guess we'll all take a days off, and maybe also try go after 3 days. Go back to the forge to pick up the repaired items.
Okay. Do you want to just sit in the city for 3 days, or how do you want to do that?
Well, what do you guys think?
I don't know. Are there any quest items we could still handle around here, or is it really we got to get to Mitros?
We gotta hand the dwarven skulls, and we gotta go to the Old Wood.
Yep, those are the only things around here, I think.
Yeah. So we could go to the Old Wood first, and then come back and go to the forge, and then to Mitros, or we could wait, then go to the forge, then go to the Old Wood, then go to Mitros. I think the labors that we were meant to do are done now.
Well, we need to. I think that Oldwood. I mean, both Nico and Kamos need to go there, and they're talking about an impending attack on Astoria by the Fey creatures. So maybe that would be the first thing to do.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Yeah.
I guess let's rest and then do that.
Okay. Also,
Okay, so during the day. Go ahead.
I'm going to resummon Sapphire.
Alright, she is back. And she is singed. No, she's not singed.
It costs money. I'm going to look up how much and deduct it.
10
gold.
It's 10 gold.
Oh, okay, thanks.
And I would also go to the apothecary and buy some an apothecary and buy some healing potions.
Okay. So we come out to the Agora. You get to the Agora, you see your friend Klaus. And he notices all of you, and my lords, my lords, my lords. Welcome back. You've been gone for a day, but welcome back.
Arcadia rolls her eyes.
Is there anything I can do? Would you like some water? Would you like some food? Would you like some ale?
I would say to him, have you seen a fat orange tabaxi named Ralph?
I have.
Do you know where I can exchange my coin for Electrum?
He went out the back way. He's heading south. He wanted to go to the Oracle's temple and pay respects.
Oh, so he left the city?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I will take some food.
Okay. And he will get you the best food that he can possibly muster up.
I will ask him if he has heard anything about where the magic shop guys have gone to.
The magic shop guys?
The guys that do the tattoos.
You're talking about... I'm confused.
The guy that I paid my money to get my rope that then left.
And he kind of scratches his head. The only people I know that kind of had a shop, they went to Arigio.
Arigio?
Arigia?
Arigia? Alright.
Uh-huh.
Well, keep an eye out for him if you see him.
And that's that way. And, that's a long journey, so I don't think they'd come back. Or I won't see them anytime soon, I don't think.
The Arisian Peninsula you're talking about?
Uh-huh. That's where Arigia is, in the Arisian Peninsula.
That is a long way away. But I will hunt them down.
Okay.
Then I will go to the bathhouse and then sleep at the palace.
Okay. Do you check in on Pythor at all, or just F him?
Yeah, I will ask him who this lord is.
Fuck. Duh. 12-month streak. Thanks, Drake. A whole year. Damn. Yes, I peed a little bit. Sorry, I just got a heart attack. All right, so I'm assuming we're gonna split up and just go do our own little things. Arcadia. Atalanta is currently in the city, and or in the amphitheater, and she is trading.
Great, and I go up to her and say, "Did you get my note? I'm sorry I missed you yesterday."
She looks you up and down. Mm-hmm. You're okay with it, however. But you scare the shit out of me, so that works. I thought warriors kept timetables, but understandable. Oh man, that would have been hilarious.
Go get Vulcan's forge relit in the Mithril Mountains.
Did you succeed in your task?
We did.
We?
Big party. The Oracle's party.
Oh, yes, I see that you need a party. I see. Shall we get to some training?
And Octavia nods at her.
Very well, show me what you have. And she'll kind of like set up some targets.
Alright. I'm going to hedge my bet on my first shot and use my inspiration.
Alright.
Do I need a target or anything, or I just roll?
Just roll it. Alright, it hits, and as it hits, you don't have to worry about damage. Because they're just like regular targets. When the first one hits, she says, "Not bad. I've seen better, but not bad. Is that all you have?"
She would show her at least that she has... Well, I don't know if she's ever seen a heavy crossbow, or if someone being able to work with the crossbow so quickly. And also, Arcadia would run amongst the targets and show that she can actually use the crossbow at melee range.
Ooh, alright, do another one.
Oops.
And you can see, she doesn't say anything, but you can see a look of disappointment on her face.
Well, should I keep on going?
Yeah, let's do one more. And that one will hit, and she'll look at you and say, "Well, I can see that you have some raw skill. Not the best, but definitely not the worst I've seen. I think we can work on that. And good job. Not bad for someone without any formal training."
So Arcadia would bow her head and soak in all of the instructions she could get. She recognizes she can learn a lot.
Okay. So, yeah, she'll say, "Try it like this," and she'll kind of, put you in position, like, come up behind you and put you, if you allow her to, fix, like, how you shoot and stuff like that.
Yep. And she'd also ask, she'd also want to, besides the basics, if she's, she's still working on the basics with her, but also the end goal is to also be able to shoot at long range and to be able to shoot when things are in her way.
Okay. Yeah, she'll give you some tips and pointers and all that kind of crap. And then she'll pull out something, and she said, "Have you ever used one of these before?" and it is a hand crossbow.
No. Well, she actually says, when I was a child, I had something very small like this.
These can be quite useful if you are able to find one. This one is mine, but you can certainly try it if you want.
And she would like to try it very much.
And she will pull out, and she'll say, I hear that you don't like these very well, and she'll pull out a target of a goat.
Arcadia can't help but stifle a laugh and says, word gets around.
Yeah. And yeah, she'll let you practice with that a little bit and give you some more tips and pointers, and we'll give you kind of like a regiment training schedule, if you will, to stick with.
Great. Did she give her the goat target to take over?
Yes.
And I'm guessing she finds that she could fire off a lot quicker with the hand crossbow.
Absolutely. It goes a lot faster, and it's a lot easier to use. Alright. Cool.
And she asked her, is there a place where I could find something like this?
You might be able to find one in Mirtros, but they're hard to come by. But you might be able to find one. Or you could find someone in the wild and just win it off of them.
Okay, Arcadia nods.
And then you also see Heracles in the background watching, and he's just eating an apple and some grapes.
Did she finally get him that chastity belt?
Well, he is currently wearing a kilt, so you're not exactly sure.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. So, Corbin and the rest of you. I'd say about an hour or so. Is anyone hanging out with Steve, actually? Let me ask you this. Is anyone with Steve?
Steve has wandered off on his own.
Yeah. He just avoids hanging out with him in private.
Corbin
Okay.
would be in the Agora trying to play his instrument to make some side cash.
You're gonna busk in the Agora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give us thing. So you start playing, and somebody cries out, "It's too early for that screech!"
I'll snort and walk away.
At least you didn't piss on him this time.
Yeah.
Complaining about the music is fine. Saying I'm dirty.
He probably smells a little bit.
If Amicius has to piss on everyone that says he's dirty, he'd never stop.
Camus, what is Camus up to this afternoon, morning?
I was wondering if there's any place to go shopping for scrolls.
Ooh. I could find some probably level 1 and 2 scrolls.
Okay. How much does a level 1 scroll cost? In general, just so I know if I'm... I only have 320 gold.
Let's see here. Nope. Let me find level 1 scrolls. I think that's a level 1. Is that level 1? Let's see, spell. Yeah. No, it's a level 2 spell. Hang on a second. Anything in particular, so I can just type it in.
Well, I figure all level 1 scrolls will cost the same, so let's just see what a magic missile costs.
And if we do have downtime, we should fill your ring of spell store.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
like right before we take a rest. That's what I'm gonna do. Is yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah. Magic missile is 33 gold.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have some level 2 spells if you want to throw any of those in before
Oops.
take a long rest.
The hell
I
is
think
that?
I'm just gonna fill it up with my own spells instead.
Okay.
So thanks anyway. And then how much are second level spells, like a dark vision or a darkness?
Darkness. Scroll of Darkness is 92 gold.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I think he said a scroll of dark vision.
Oh,
I
Dark
asked
Vision.
about both,
Dark
and I
Vision.
assumed all second level scrolls would cost the same.
Oh,
I'm just guessing. Is that not true?
No, Scroll of Dark Vision is 209.
Oh, okay. And but darkness was 90. You said
92, yes.
92.
Bargain.
Yeah. So I'm just looking through the list right now. Can you come back to me in a minute?
Yeah, absolutely. Alright. Demetrius, you said you were going to the bathhouse, yes?
Yes. And then can I buy a cloak of protection somewhere?
Let's see if they actually. I think you guys have tried that before. I don't think the city would have something like that.
I would probably meet up with Demetrius at the bathhouse since they said I was stinky. I'll get a bath.
Okay.
I'll of course shave the scales and all that.
All right. Yeah, in this area they wouldn't have something like that here, because this is kind of like a little minor city.
Okay. And then I would go to the King's Palace. I would ask Pythor who this nobleman is that is coming.
All right. We'll get to that here in a second. Let's go to Nico.
Nico will go to the bathhouse with Corbin and Matrix. Just before that, he'll check in the Dragon's Tooth to see if them dwarves are around. I know it's still early; they might be in later.
Yes, they're not here now. They're probably at work.
Okay. So he'll go get cleaned up first. I think that's one of the best things, and then he could take a nap in the palace and the room there.
Okay. So when the three of you leave the bathhouse, the person Steve rented the cart from comes up, and he's kind of wringing his hands. And you see he kind of bows his head a little bit, and he says, my lords, you are acquainted with Steve Osh's, is that correct?
I have heard of him. Yes. Can we help you?
Well, I came up to him asking for my cart back, and he does not have it. And he said that in a fit of rage that he burnt that stupid thing.
Yes, that is a problem. And is he willing to reimburse you for this cart?
He is not. He is not. He threatened us if we were to. When we started asking, he started going off about taking my toenails.
You should talk to the guard maybe about it. Report this crime. We have sadly nothing to do with this.
Yeah, one guard in particular has been very helpful.
Yeah, where is John?
I'm not aware of any guard names. I apologize.
Look for the one named John.
Okay, I will look for John. Okay.
John would be happy to collect from Steve.
If Steve harms you, you can come to us and
Yes,
we will
protect you.
put him in prison if that's needed.
Thank you, my lords. Now, when the three of you, I would say probably Arcadia's training and your bathhouse facade would go on at the same time and probably resolve around the same time.
Yeah.
Arcadia, would you meet back up with them, or would you still do your own thing for now?
I would still do my own thing for now on the thing I talked to you about.
Yes. All right. So when the three of you start heading towards the palace, you see a woman and two small children sitting right around there, and they look extremely disheveled, and they are they kind of have, it looks like a new sign that says homeless, please help.
I will approach this family and say, are homeless people like regular on these streets? Like, do we walk by beggars all the time, or?
You do not.
So I will walk up to them and say, greetings, what has befallen you?
My lords, my husband was imprisoned and for no reason whatsoever, and we were kicked out of our house, and we have nowhere to go, and my husband's who knows where, and I have two small children, and I don't know.
Who kicked you out of your house?
The guards. When they arrested my husband.
What did they arrest him for? What is the charge?
I don't know. It was under the order of Lord Pythor.
What is your husband's name?
John.
Ah, for fuck's sake. All right. Come with us. We'll take care of this.
Okay.
And Amicius would march towards the King's Palace.
Okay.
With these beggars in tow.
And they will come with you.
You would go to Pythor.
So when you
We'll follow along playing Working on a Chain Gang.
When you, oh God, when you go in there, you see that the palace is busy. King's banners are up everywhere. It looks like they're preparing for some feast. And when you go into like the feast hall, you see Pythor. He looks not fully clean, but he's wearing, instead of googles, he's wearing actually like glasses. His hair's kind of combed, his beard's kind of combed, and he's drinking coffee.
I will walk up to him and I will walk up to him and say, "Greetings, Pythor. We have lit Vulcan's Forge."
I have heard word travels fast. Congratulations. Yes. We should have a feast, but after this feast.
I hear that you are having a powerful and influential visitor.
Yes, he comes from a far land, and he has made friends with the Druids, and they are also coming here.
The Druids. When is this event taking place?
They should arrive here sometime this afternoon.
Are they from the Old Wood?
The Druid, yes. The Lord, I'm not sure where he's from, but he's just a faraway land is what we've been told.
I will look at Nicodemus and I will lean over and whisper to him, "I got a bad feeling about this."
Very strange. I thought Demetria was killing some of the Druids.
Something isn't right about this. And then I will turn to Pythor again and I will say, Pythor, recently you have done Steve Atosius a favor.
Yes.
By getting John fired.
Yes, he's the one who... Yeah, he was insistent that John was a criminal, and, we arrested him as such.
I thank you that you are willing to respect the Oracle's champions enough to act on their word, but Steve is a very troubled man. Unlike the rest of us, he has strange ideas about the world, and I feel that the family of John has fallen upon poor times and now lives on the street. Would you be willing to give them a job among your staff? It would be a great favor to myself and the rest of us.
But I thought Steve wanted him arrested and imprisoned, and that's usually what happens with the family. If the father or the person in charge is kicked out, then their house is forfeit.
I understand, Lord Pythor, but I find myself disturbed by this. This Steve, he has acted with dishonor. I think Steve falsely accused John.
And the lady will step up. He did, my lord, he did. My John would never do anything. He's a good guard. He does. He always protects the city. And Pythor kind of looks between the two of you and says, well, where is this Steve?
He has gone his own way, and he's been starting more trouble.
I see. Well, can't you keep a rein on your friend?
I will try my best. Are you willing to do me one last favor and resolve this situation? I will talk to Steve, and I will make sure he understands.
Very well, lady, madame, children, go and see the lady of the house, and she will set you up with something. It probably won't be glorious, but we'll give you food and a roof over your head.
Can they have their property back?
Fortunately, that goes to the guards. So essentially, it's like a military housing. Whoever lives there, once they move out or get kicked out or whatever, then someone else moves in. But they may have their belongings back.
Will they be able to live in the servants' quarters here, the palace?
Yes.
Thank you. You are a most generous man, Pythor.
Of course.
Corbin will tell the lady, see, make sure everyone knows of Pythor's great mercy.
Now, on the issue of the feast, will you be dining with us tonight?
I will look around the room and I will say, my lord, can we perhaps talk with you for a moment behind your throne in private? It is important.
Kind of looks around and he's like, do I need to have a drink for this?
I hope not.
Very well. And he will get up and go into his private quarters.
I'll join him with Corbin and Nicodemus. And I will say we have heard some troubling news from the Oldwood and the Druids that might be visiting you.
Yes, the Lord, he sent his entourage up earlier, and he is coming with the Druids, and I know the Druids and the city of Astoria, we haven't really been on the best of terms lately, but they are waving a flag of peace and wish to have discussions. And I can't, fault, the city for that.
I understand, but we have heard that Demetria has been killing the Druids in the Oldwood and wants to unleash the Oldwood's power upon this city. We mean to stop her.
Demetria, the old hag. I don't think she's powerful enough to pull something like that off.
It is unlikely, but it is quite coincidental that Demetria goes into the Oldwood, starts killing Druids and doing all sorts of evil rituals, and then suddenly the Druids want a meeting with you. May I at least ask that you take extra security measures and maybe have a poison tester at hand?
Oh, we always have a poison tester at hand, but of course I will certainly heighten up some security a little bit.
I just feel that this might be a trap, my lord, so I feel that I needed to warn you about it.
And I think maybe we should attend this, but maybe in disguise, so they don't know that we're there.
I could be you and you could be me.
No,
We can attend the feast.
we could maybe hide around the room.
Yeah, and I'll say I'm not exactly someone that can be disguised easily. At least they know that we hang around the palace. Everyone knows that. So it would be normal for us to attend this feast, right?
Of course, your deeds have started to spread out a little bit thanks to my sister Kiki.
I think we should just attend the feast normally. But you can disguise if you like. I just don't see the point.
I may disguise myself.
I'll attend. Definitely.
Alright. Well, that was all.
Alright.
I will say before we leave, I said, Mighty Pythor, you are looking better. I will continue to spread your great name.
Thank you. I'm not there yet, but saving my daughter really helped. And if she marries this lord like she intends to, great honor will come to our lands.
Is it Honora herself who wishes to marry this lord?
She is the one who brought his name to my attention.
Oh, very well.
Yes, apparently he is a big highborn from a distant land and has lots of land and is very rich, and, well, we like money.
It will be in great glory to Historia.
I agree.
Is now a good time to shop for scrolls again?
Sure.
I'll go to bed.
Okay.
Nico will too. He'll try to rest before the feast.
Right.
I'll go with Kamos. He needs protecting.
I could really use a medic, but I think a good night's sleep will do the job as well.
And before you guys leave him, he will ask that you please don't get up to your shenanigans.
Only as necessary, my lord.
And again, real quick, Amos. Again, they'll as you are heading up to the chambers, you will see Honora come running down, and she is dressed pretty finely, and she'll say, "He's coming! He's coming! I cannot wait! I cannot wait to meet him and see him!" And I'm so enthralled by him.
Can I do a perception check to see if she seems to be under magical influence?
Sure. She does not appear to be. And she looks at you and says, I do apologize. I know we had our fun, but if Lord Bluethaven here is all that he seems to be, then it will be a glorious day for our whole land.
Oh God. Oh no. I recognize that name.
Oh yes.
What's his name?
Lord Bluethaven.
I don't recognize him.
Demetrius, do you want to fill them in on that one?
It's Volker's vampire father, who is anything but nice.
Oh,
The Engorgy verse continues. Alright, Kamos. You wanted some thingies.
Yes. How much is an arcane lock scroll?
Arcane lock, that would be 104.
Corbin will poke him in the ribs at the store and say, "Is there something that will make people tell the truth?" A lot of lying going on around here.
I'm like, don't know of anything that's what's it? I'm looking. I mean, I can't cast a spell magic.
This
you know,
guy the moth told me something about a zone of truth.
It's not in the player's handbook. Is that yes.
The moth says it has an enchantment school. Level 2.
Fucking power gamers.
Lo and behold, is there? So, what can you tell me about a zone of truth?
I know nothing about magic. I only heard it from the moth.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, level 2. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of music going on right now.
Yeah,
There
it's very
is.
loud.
That's me.
Okay. How much is a zone of truth scroll?
165.
Can you imagine? Python says, "Don't get up to your shenanigans," and the first thing we do at the party is a zone of truth.
Is that is Zone of Truth one you want?
Yeah, I will give Camos the 165 to buy it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna buy it anyway, so buy a zone of truth, a darkness, and an arcane lock.
Right, darkness.
Well, I'm putting up the 165. Doesn't let you spend money anymore. I lost that button.
Yeah, I think we're just decrementing money now.
Alright.
Oops. Oh, hang on.
Thank you.
There you go. And then you should just be able to click them over and then buy.
While the shops are open, would Arcadia be able to find healing potions? And are they at a normal price or are they still marked up?
They're still marked up. Potion of healing.
Not that one. So a regular potion of healing is 100 gold then?
Correct.
I think you have to give me the gold because I've got a shop that has the items in it, and I need to.
Yeah, just put it in yours, and I'll delete it from mine. It's 165, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Did you catch how much I owe? Because I didn't note that number.
I didn't pay attention to any of that. See how much, because you were able to buy it all.
Well,
So if you bought it, just add 165 back to yourself.
Yeah, it was like three something total.
But it would have already taken it out of your inventory.
It doesn't do that automatically anymore.
Oh.
I turned that thing off because it was giving too many errors.
all those things are now gone from the shop inventory. I thought, Corbin, you bought them.
No, I didn't buy anything.
They should be in your inventory. What the hell? Where the hell did they go?
I didn't hit the buy button.
I thought you did.
And then I kicked them back because I realized I didn't have enough money.
Oh, hang on a second. Jesus Christ. Alright, so get the 165 gold, add that to your thing.
Okay.
Let's fucking use this shit correctly. And open up.
Okay, so I deduct 196, but I'm gonna buy all these items because it's magic. Okay, got it. Oh, it did deduct it from my gold. So I now have negative 41 in gold.
Nice.
So readjust.
The negative gold in your pocket creates a black hole. You're sucked into the astral plane.
Yeah, it's like putting a bag of holding inside a bag of holding.
Arcadia. Oops.
Yes, she would grudgingly buy a healing potion.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay. You can just add one to your thing and subtract the monies.
How much
Okay,
are the
subtract
healing
100,
potions?
right?
100.
Oh my god. For a regular one or greater?
Regular.
I guess I'll buy a
And they're
regular healing
marked
potion
up there.
too.
She's gonna roll all ones.
That's
Heal
okay.
herself for 6.
That's okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Demetrius is asleep.
Corbin tells Kamos, it's like, let's go to bed before something attacks you again.
Okay. I load up mage armor and let's see. Another spell in there.
What spell levels can it hold?
I had 2 first level spells, or 2 open spell levels. It has a fireball in it.
Everybody loves Fireball.
Some more than others.
And I guess I put another magic missile in there.
Okay. So, Steve.
Which Steve?
When Steve, not IRL Steve. Even though his player's in here, his character still is. Since he is scurrying down an alleyway, gathering trash and toenails and doing crime that reflects poorly on the party, he's going to go down an alleyway, and there'll be... let's see how many... There'll be 2 ruffians who come up and tell him that he owes some money to a friend of theirs.
Steve will look up at them and say, I don't owe anyone nothing.
Did you not get a cart from somebody and did not bring it back because you destroyed it?
It was a slow cart! I wanted to go fast. Why didn't the cart race?
It doesn't matter. You destroyed someone else's property. You owe for that.
And he will ask how much it is.
Let's actually find out how much a cart really is.
Does it matter? He's not gonna pay.
He's not going to pay it.
Yeah, okay. Fair. He will pop a potion of greater healing.
They want 30 gold for the cart.
I mean, he might offer an obscenely low sum and say that's all it's worth, and they wouldn't take the money.
This is true.
Sure, he will give them 30 silver.
30 gold, please, or we will have to get the guards involved.
And you'll say, fine, do it.
Very well, and they will go away.
And he will run away. He will quickly run to the palace.
Okay.
Act like nothing is wrong.
Of course.
I'll deduct 30 silver.
Alright. Is everyone going to, I'm assuming, long rest then?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He will learn not to break Mario's cart.
For the moment I thought he was going to get beat on.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just curious, how many bolts do you think Arcadia used during her training session? And I'll just take that away.
You don't have to worry about that. They're like you were able to replace them.
Okay, great.
Alright, long resting it. Alright. So,
favorite thing.
yeah, so something happens while you guys are singing.
Yay.
Let me find it. Oh, don't say yeah yet.
We were all attacked in our sleep by assassins and are now permadead.
So, when you guys all lay down and you fall asleep, you start to have a dream. You all have the same exact dream. You hear a woman's voice, which is very soft and concerned. It says, "Poor little mortals. So worried about everything. Worried about honoring the gods. Worried about offending them. Worried about war. Worried about the future. What can we do to make you worry less?" And on the path ahead, you all see a man standing with his back to you. He gazes out over a beautiful valley which is covered with wildflowers. A soft breeze is blowing and birds are singing brightly. Knowledge is the greatest of all mortal burdens, don't you think? Knowledge is pain. Ignorance puts the mind at ease. Ignorance makes mortals happy. And then the man turns. His face is twisted with pain and despair. Red tears streak his face. His eyes, ears, and mouth have all been stitched shut. And as you all wake up, or start to wake up, everyone roll a d10.
Do we recognize this as Lutheria's voice?
It is the same voice that you heard on the dream you had last time.
The first roll is for Amitrius, the second one is for Steve. I'm not sure why I didn't catch.
No worries. Alright, and now everyone give me a wisdom save. If you want to use your inspiration, do it now. And then just go ahead and roll that save. Yeah. Make sure you swap between the two of them.
Do you have to hit advantage if you want to use?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Ooh. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. So, everybody but Amitrius. Roll on that table, please.
I got an 18 and I still have to roll on the table?
Yes.
Amitrius wakes up and he's like, "Oh, I feel great." Can you
Do you have
post
to
that
roll a
dream in chat so I
percentile,
can
or-
add it to the notes?
Can you put? Oh, the dream. Yeah.
I will choose the deafened option since I have a choice.
What? Oh, actually, I never. Those never. What numbers did you guys roll?
I rolled a 57. Says character is blinded or deafened.
Okay, and that
Steve rolled an
is
8.
for-
The character feels compelled to repeat a specific activity over and over.
Of course you did. All right, so
Doesn't say
Corp-
it says 75% deafened. Whatever. I don't know how you do
Yeah,
that. But
I didn't know. Yeah, it's 25% blinded, 75% deafened, and I got a 58. You got a 57,
yeah.
Corbin?
It says or
got a
though. It
58.
says blinded 25% or deafened 75%.
So
I
does
didn't know-
that mean
does
you have
that
to make
mean
another
if-
roll?
it's either.
Or does it mean if you roll from 0 to 25, you get blinded, and 26 through 99 you
Oh,
get deafened?
yeah, maybe that's true. I don't know.
No, blinded. Oh, actually, no. I think probably would be. So 1 to 25 would be blind, and 70. Yeah. So Corbin
Blind.
is blind. Roll a d10.
Great. Guess I won't be going anywhere for a while.
Wait, do you need me to?
Knows what's going on.
You were blind for 60 hours.
So you want me to roll percentile?
Yes, please. And a d10.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh. So you are deaf for 100 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
May you post that text box in chat? I will put it in the notes for us
Yeah.
to peruse.
Let me see. Do this effect. 100 hours.
Gonna be useless for a long time.
Even more useless.
Yeah, blinded is worse. Hey,
I got-
actually, Arcadia's like, let's go get the goats now.
I
Huh?
got lucky with this lucky charm.
Yeah. What number did you roll?
51.
51. Oh, nice.
To look up the dreams we've had so far, you can click on that note.
Are attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or an object, and has disadvantage of stuff while more. Oh, that's easy. Just keep it in your pocket. You're attached to the pickle.
Okay, I'll keep that in my pocket.
Kamos,
Attached to the
what'd you roll?
pickle.
I rolled a 72, so I've got uncontrollable ticks. I've got disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws that involve dexterity or strength.
Ouch. Oh, dexterity maybe, but
It's
strength
not
you
that
don't really
bad.
use. Yeah.
And his strength was shit anyway.
Yeah. Nico and Kamos both roll a d10, please. Oh yeah. So Kamos for 60 hours, Nico for 90 hours. And I think that was
And
everyone.
Steve's?
Oh yeah, and Steve's. What is Steve?
Steve rolled a 9 before.
Rolled a 9.
He
He
has,
compelled to
he
repeat a
constantly
specific.
repeats his
Oh god.
Honestly, that's pretty
That's
in character
Steve.
for him.
Yeah.
So
and-
nothing happens to him.
This will just last permanently. That's fine.
He's unaffected.
And a d10 for him, please. 80 hours. Nice.
I'll just leave it on and
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to him.
Yeah. All right. So, one other thing happens as you start to wake up. Does anyone want to guess?
Leveling?
Yes.
Woo!
Oh,
Woohoo.
Yes. Yes. Finally, level 5.
How weak your minds are, guys. At least Amitrius' mind is strong enough to resist this effect.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he talks a lot of shit about it too.
Nah, he wouldn't. He doesn't even know what's going on. He just knows he had a nightmare. He's not a wizard, so he wouldn't be able to identify that this madness comes from there. We'll just thank the horse for protecting him.
Yay.
I grabbed the shield, pull it off, and put it back on, right?
Huh?
Level 5.
To level up, right? I grabbed the.
Oh yeah. So
I don't know why I didn't do it. I'll try it again. I just didn't want to like have a
You-
lag and then suddenly be.
you're doing rogue, right? Or are you doing ranger?
No.
Are you doing something else?
No, I'm doing ranger, but
Oh, okay.
I'll try it again. I don't think it read it. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a lag.
If anything, go to the classes and then drag it over from the classes.
The classes is empty for me.
Do you not have the book loaded?
Maybe not. I thought I did, but it rebooted me like 10 times, so anything's possible.
There you go. It just didn't read it.
Let's see, how do I get to library modules?
Level up, bitches! Oh, and Caesar, if you're still here,
I got me a whole person.
if you're still here, I
Gonna
don't give you
log out
back
back
those
in.
points because they never did the trap.
Ritual.
So, reject. Points back, bitches. Yeah, we're almost done, and we got 10 minutes left, and they're just doing leveling stuff. But yeah, get it next time. I mean, because you do have Volker in here. So Volker, I gotta ask you. or Dan, I gotta ask you. Did you ever put 2 and 2 together with Volker?
About?
His mother?
No.
It's a very obvious, I mean, it's a very specific name. I kind of figured you would have picked up on that.
What's the name again? Anora?
Honora, yeah, his mother's name's Honora. And
Oh, God!
and the princess's name is Honora.
I should have picked up on that, but I was a few beers down.
Like when you told me, like originally when you had told me that you don't know his mother's name, I was like, all right, this first thing that popped in my head. It's like, all right, it's going to be Honora.
Oh, okay, I get it now. That would mean that this does play like way before Strahd.
So So this is after like Call from the Deep and before Strahd. So now you know where Strahd is in the timeline.
Ah, okay. That's pretty cool.
I have a big ass spreadsheet.
I was just hoping the old lady was daughter of Burzum.
The old lady.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
God. I don't know. She might be. The old hag. She might be. You never know.
Slightly scaly old hag.
Maybe some of Burzum's kin is in that land. You never know.
Oh, God.
He did lay with the hack a couple of times.
What hasn't he laid with?
You.
Oh, I think I can learn Bond of the Dragonlords. It's part of the Paladin spell list.
I think
Oh,
you have
no,
to
that's,
have the background. That's a part of the.
Oh, okay, so it's not
Look-
standard.
And look what
Character
you
arc.
have to. And look what you have to have.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair. Ooh, I can find Steed. Oh, yeah. Time to summon me a horse.
Hey, everybody's proficiency bonus. Our proficiency bonus just went up.
And when Amitrius wakes up, you notice one thing. His fish face is gone.
It is.
Huh?
He cast Lesser Restoration on himself.
Why didn't you ask Nico? He could do it. He's had it prepared forever.
Oh, no. You ass.
He just hasn't.
They're laughing in the corner.
That is funny.
Prepared for ever.
I've had it forever. We were literally looking for a Lesser Restoration
I
forever.
had to do is ask the druid.
Oh, God.
You want some more
pretty sure
fish?
Amitrius asked.
I could conjure animals. I could conjure you a couple trout.
Put another
also-
fish face.
I can also cast Zone of Truth now, so good luck with the scroll.
Thanks.
Saves the spell slot.
I bought a scroll.
But to be fair, you never knew when you were going to get that spell slot.
True.
Oh man, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna take me a nap. Oh man. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, and Arcadia, you heard this over and over again too.
Heard what?
Do you have Sirenscape up?
No, I heard that, but I couldn't identify what it was saying.
Said something,
No, I-
dragon.
I can't hear it.
How do I turn a skill into an expert? Double click it? Yeah, double proficiency is expert, right?
Yeah.
It's like 2 stars.
Yeah.
I can't hear it for whatever reason. I don't know why.
It's a loud, angry goat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Thank God I can't hear it.
I mean, if you want me to get some videos of the goats today, I'll do that. I'm gonna go see them. It's not hot out today yet. Let's see how hot is it out there? Oh, it's only 92.
That's it? You don't mean Celsius, right?
No, Fahrenheit. How last week it was like 110. Yeah, homebrew sharpshooter. It's minus your proficiency, double, and then double your proficiency. So it'd be -3 and then +6.
Okay, got it. I think I can fix that myself.
Yeah.
Should I prepare Zone of Truth, or are we going to use a scroll?
We have to scroll, we might as well use it.
Okay. I'll not prepare Zone of Truth for now then.
Well, for a social event, maybe we want to have both ready.
I'll prepare it then.
You never know. There might be a lot of people.
It's a magic weapon.
I'm preparing purify food and drink just in case.
Does that curse we have on it, would Lesser Restoration take that curse off?
Which curse?
The one we got while we were sleeping.
No. It is a madness.
No. So I'm just crazy.
Madness is different than a curse.
Yeah, you are just blind. And I want to mention to Steve, 'cause I'm assuming he would have tried to take off the sunglasses when he went indoors, maybe.
Yeah.
He is not able to take them off.
Okay, I will add that to his debuff or buff. And when you guys wake up, like everyone is madness and feeling terrible, and Amitrius is having the time of his life. Like he's all sunshines, he's smiling at everyone, he's having a great time. Finally, his fish face is gone, and he's not insane.
I'm so happy for you. I'm feeling a little twitchy.
Start calling you Twitch.
Fine.
Well, I'm guessing we need to stay here for as long as Corbin is blind.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad you can't understand him. You can't hear him.
I guess we resort to riding. Does everybody ride except for... Well, Amitrius can ride in Sylvan.
Yeah.
I'll say as long as Corbin is blind, he can ride on my back.
I'm like, yes, just drop me off next to him. I'll bite their
ankles.
I'll bite their ankles. I'll grab a hold of them. As long as I can grab a hold of them, I don't need to see. Now would be a good time to fight the basilisk.
And the goats.
Arcadia, whatever writes to everybody that whoever has the waterfall water in their water skins should dump it out and get fresh water here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Need to buy a new water skin.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, it's 12:30. What's it? I gotta go.
Yeah, you're good. We're done anyways. We're just waiting for you guys to finish leveling.
Well done. Happy Father's Day to everyone.
Yeah.
That is a father.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And good game. And you guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Cool. Hey guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. A lot of shit happened.
Steve is gonna whine about it.
No kidding.
Whine about what?
Mainly about John being released.
John wasn't released. John's locked up still.
Oh, okay, good. John's still in jail. Good.
Yeah, but his family now at least works as servants and has like housing and money.
And he can't take the glasses off. Well, that sucks. That's what happens when you piss off a god. Actions have consequences, my friends. I was really hoping he would be here today for this one, dude. He's gonna be, what the fuck?
Yeah, same.
But alright, yeah, we are done. And I think, yeah, we should be good for next weekend. The 26th. God, it's almost July.
No. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. Yeah, we're done. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the internet a couple times. But shit happens.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, but thanks, stream, for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the show. We had some fun. They got to level 5 after 24 sessions, yay. Yeah, we'll be back here next Sunday at 8:30 a.m. for session 25. It'll be fun to see what happens. Yeah, thanks for the subs and chat participation and scaring the shit out of me. And we will see you next week. Goodbye. Actually, no one's ready. Goodbye.